Guys, are y'all ready? You ready? Okay, we'll sit down and you will be ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I left the tomatoes.
Do that again.
I'm now calling this meeting to order. Sorry about that. That was fraternally. We are going to have our invocation tonight from Pat Geddes, who will give it from the podium. Please stand for the invocation and remain standing for our pledge.
Y'all please pray with me. Heavenly Father, we've come before you today with grateful hearts for the community we serve. Thank you for our leaders who have been called to public service in this city, and we ask for your wisdom and guidance as they deliberate on the issues before them. Grant them insight, patience, and spirit of unity, that they may make decisions that are righteous and for the benefit of all of us. Guide their discussions today, and fill us with a sense of respect for one another and for our shared responsibility to the city. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, Ms. Tubbs, please.
Pro Tem Washington.
Here.
Counselor Smith.
Here.
Counselor Conger. Here. Counselor Higdon.
Here.
President Dykes.
Here. We only have one presentation tonight, and we are honored to welcome Amy and Debbie for the West Alabama Food Festival. Please come forward and do your thing.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Amy Martin. I am the West Alabama Food and Wine Festival Executive Director. And then this is Debbie Sanford-Metz. She is a longtime board member. And we appreciate everything the City of Northport has been doing for us for the last 4 years. We're coming into our 4th year in downtown Northport. We moved in 2022, and the 2026 festival, as you can see, is April 19th, 2026 from 4 to 7, VIP only from 3 to 4. Just so you know, the West Alabama Food and Wine Festival is a 501c3. It was established actually in 2019. And in that first year, we had 200 attendees. We are now looking at about 1,500 tickets for this coming up festival. The tickets are $75 for general admission, $100 for VIP, and then we have drink tickets this year, so we're doing that a little bit differently. Overall, though, our community impact, we have to date have raised $280,000 for nonprofits, and last year we had 2 beneficiaries. Each beneficiary received $35,000 apiece. We originally supported the Red Cross, but in 2023 we shifted to an application process so that we can affect more local nonprofits and benefit, because we found that we have a great festival, we have a great fundraiser, and it's really hard to do. So now we have 2 beneficiaries every year, and we're in the process of picking our second one. We're actually going to make that announcement on Friday. So we're meeting on Wednesday. We have 3 that'll make a presentation to our board, and we'll choose them, and on Friday we'll make the big announcement. The other beneficiary this year is going to be Humane Society of West Alabama, and then the other one.
They'll have 2 consecutive years each, so they'll know for 2 years if they're going to get that funding.
Okay.
That's kind of the cycle we've had. But our past partners, just American Red Cross, West Alabama Food Bank, Turning Point, and then Humane Society of West Alabama. So, and we're looking forward to making that announcement. Just so you know, the festival, our board is a working board, and we recruit top restaurants, caterers, food, wine, breweries, distillers, to come to the festival and sample. You get to sample food and wine and beer and all the other things too. We have live music. We do a wine pull. And our VIP this year, we're actually going to expand that area a little bit larger. We're going to have 2 bars in there, our champagne wall and some additional seating, things like that. So we love being part of downtown Northport, and this festival is just absolutely perfect for that area. We were very excited to move it, and we look forward to continuing working with everybody. The planning committee has been amazing, and we've just really have a great experience with everybody. So, yeah. So, and if we're happy to answer any questions that y'all might have for us.
Also, I'd like to say, get to know us. We'll hang around if y'all let us. My name's Debbie Sanford. I'm also a Northport merchant. Amy and I have been, like she said, long-term board members. We were from inception. And because we did this for several years without being a 501c3. So we are the only nonprofit that I'm aware of in the West Alabama area that our goal is to raise money for other nonprofits. And this system that we have developed to choose these other nonprofits, they are all incorporated in the West Alabama area. So our goal is always the more money that we make, the more love that we can spread with our local nonprofits. And y'all have helped us do that so tremendously. I can remember when giving $8,000 away, like in 2012 or something, was huge to us, and we gave away two $35,000 checks last year.
Yeah.
And so we just want to move forward with you guys. The space is perfect, and like I said, we can't say enough about the planning committee. So nice to meet all you council members.
Yes. Any questions?
Miss Debbie, where's your business and what's the name of it?
My business is Sanford Restaurant Equipment, and is on 3rd Street, just before Riverside, and we sell restaurant equipment and all things to serve food. Thank you for that shout out, my friend.
It's not like it's in your district.
What district is it? I think that's District 2, right? That's District 2?
That's what he really wanted to know.
That's what he wanted you to
Yeah.
say.
I just wanted to make sure.
It
And
wasn't
we-
you that he was trying to highlight. He was pointing out District 2.
Yeah.
And we were actually just a big part of the River Run Park. So we supplied a lot of stuff for that. And like I said, I love Northport. I live here. I live just up the street. She lives just up the road. Our partnership with this council and Main Avenue and the city of Northport has been amazing for our organization, and we hope that it continues to be for yours.
Yeah, Debbie, my mother visits your shop quite often.
Shout out to County Highway.
Yeah.
I think Miss Tubbs was one of the original ones that got you guys over here.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
from experience, from the get-go, it has been an amazing event. Definitely get in and get your tickets quickly because
Yes.
they will go quickly.
They go fast.
It's just an event that you don't want to miss. And now, do you have a weather contingency this year?
We do actually the following weekend.
The following
Yep,
weekend,
we booked
okay.
the following Sunday for that. So knock on wood, we've not had any
Right.
problems so
It has
far.
been, it's been
It's
great. The weather's
So,
been
I mean,
great.
we had a cold and windy, and then we had, it was hot last
It was
year.
hot
Really
last year.
hot.
Yeah.
So this year's
but-
gonna be perfect.
And we
Yeah.
did move it up to the weekend. It's now the 3rd weekend, so
Okay.
that'll be, hopefully, yeah. And the tickets go on sale December 1st. Coming right up.
And
So,
we have sold out, we sold out probably the last 5 years.
yeah.
But the last 3 years, it's been in the month of March, not in the month of April. So
Okay.
it is getting to be where you have a very short period of time to obtain tickets. So.
Okay, good deal. Well, thank y'all. Do y'all
Thank
have
you
any
guys so
questions, council? Any questions, comments? Oh, am I tapping my pen? Sorry about that. Okay. Thank you, Jamie.
thank you.
Guys, thank y'all so much. We appreciate you. It's good to have people who look out for you up here as you tap your pen. Okay, let's go on to agenda item 6, approval of the agenda. Is there anyone that would like to make a motion to approve the agenda for November 17th, 2025, council meeting as printed or with the deletion of? Is there a motion?
As moved.
Second.
Okay, that's a motion by Danny Higdon and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Tubbs?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Visitors to address the council, we have none tonight. Unfinished business, we have none tonight. Moving on to new businesses, ordinances and resolutions of a permanent nature. 9A1, Mrs. Ram.
Yes, ma'am. This first reading is for an ordinance rezoning approximately 4 acres located at 4405 Highway 69. The property is currently zoned RS1, and the petition is to rezone to C2. It does come with a positive recommendation from the Planning Commission, and we will have a public hearing on December the 1st.
Okay, we will have a public hearing on December 1st where questions and answers can come then, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anyone that would like to offer that up as a first reading?
I offer it.
Second.
That is offered by Councilman Washington, Pro Tem Washington. It's either Congressman or Pro Tem, I can't get that straight.
All of the above.
All the above, okay. 9A2, Mrs. Ram.
Yes, ma'am. This is a first reading of an ordinance that will amend our zoning ordinance. As you guys know, we do a quarterly review of our zoning ordinance since the adoption in December of last year. This specific amendment will amend the side and rear setbacks for accessory structures. We're going to reinstate that at 5 feet, as was in the previous ordinance. It was just inadvertently left out. So we want to reestablish that at 5 feet for the side and rear setbacks for the accessory structures. It does come with a positive recommendation from the Planning Commission, and we will have a public hearing on December the 1st.
Okay, is there anyone that would like to offer that up as a first reading?
So offered.
That is offered up by Councilwoman Conger. That's a mouthful too. 9A3, Mrs. Ram.
Yes, ma'am. This is a first reading for an ordinance approving, for approval of a conditional use for a laundromat in a C3 zone. That's a general commercial zone. The property is located at 1802 18th Avenue. It does come with a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission with the following conditions. The hours of operation would be limited to 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. An attendant would be present at all times during hours of operation, and the building materials must be compatible with the surrounding properties. It does come, again, with a favorable recommendation, and there will also be a public hearing on December the 1st.
Okay, is there anyone that would like to offer that up as a first reading?
So moved.
Okay, that would be offered up by Councilman Higdon. Okay, resolutions of a temporary nature, 9B1, Mr. Davis.
Yes, ma'am. This is a resolution authorizing water service outside the city limits. This property is located at 4511 Oak Hill Drive. It comes with a favorable recommendation from the south, and we often say with the usual stipulations. It might be good to go over what those are, which means that they cannot be annexed in now because they're not contingent. So we can't make them annex. They couldn't annex if they ask us to. Number two, they pay all the cost of hooking up to the water. And the third thing is that if in the future they can annex, then they're required to annex, or we will remove the water service. So when we say staff recommends it, the usual stipulations, that's what the usual stipulations are.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Davis. Are there any questions or comments for Mr. Davis? Okay, the form of that motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing water service outside the city limits to be provided to Mr. Clay Smith at 4511 Oak Hill Drive pursuant to the conditions in the resolution. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilman Higdon and a second by Councilman Washington, Pro Tem Washington. Ms. Tubbs, call roll, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B2, Mr. Davis.
Yes, this is a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute an amendment to the Metro Animal Shelter Operating Agreement. Presently, President Dyke serves from the city of Northport on that board. City of Tuscaloosa, City of Northport, Tuscaloosa County jointly operate this. The request is that this board be allowed to spend up to $80,000 a year without having to come back for approval. If it's more than that, they would have to go to the various agencies and get approval. The fee is based on number of usage, percent of usage. So our share of the $80,000 is $11,200.
Good deal. Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing the mayor to execute the amendment to the Tuscaloosa Metro Animal Shelter Operating Agreement. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Conger and a second by Councilman Higdon. Ms. Tubbs, will you call roll, please?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B3, Ms. Starnes.
Oh, yes, ma'am. This is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute a service agreement between the city of Northport and Carrier Corporation. This is for the chiller at the public safety facility.
Good deal. Are there any questions or comments for Ms. Starnes? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute the commercial service HVAC maintenance plan agreement and Carrier Corporation for the police department and approve this expense in the amount of $6,975.52 to Carrier Corporation. Do I hear a motion?
So moved. Second.
Okay, that is a motion by Councilman Higdon and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Ms. Tubbs, can you call roll, please?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B4, Ms. Starnes.
Yes, ma'am. This is a resolution declaring lockers as surplus and donating the lockers to Baseball Country. These lockers were in our old locker room at Public Works, and they're 20-plus years old, so they've reached their useful life.
Okay. That's a great idea. Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution declaring lockers as surplus and donating them to the nonprofit organization Baseball Country. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Conger and a second by Councilman Turnley. Smith. Yeah, my pen, my mouth was ahead of my pen. It's all good. Ms. Tubbs, will you call roll, please?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9B5, Ms. Tubbs.
Yes, this is a resolution appointing a council member to the Tuscaloosa County Special Tax Board. The council wishes to appoint Councilor Danny Higdon.
Are there any questions or comments? Yes, apparently.
No, I was talking.
Oh, okay. You have to be careful. The form of the motion is to. I'm sorry.
No, I thought he had a question.
Who has a question?
No, okay, never mind.
Okay, what's on first? Who's on second? Okay. The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution appointing Danny Higdon to the Tuscaloosa County Special Board Tax. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, that is a motion by Councilwoman Conger and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Mr. Tubbs, will you call roll, please?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. 9B6, Mr. Davis.
Yes, this is a resolution to appoint Tara Tubbs as city administrator. As you know, she's been here for about 5 years, served as city engineer and also deputy city administrator. After the resignation of Linda Webb, she's been appointed interim city administrator. The city has gone through a month-long process of accepting applications, which you have reviewed in great detail. I think the decision of the council is to appoint her as city administrator. As you know, this is not a civil service position, it is a contract position between the city council and Ms. Tubbs. So what this resolution does is two things. It appoints Tara Tubbs as the city administrator, and as part of that position, she would also be the city clerk, city treasurer, and the appointing authority. And all this would be pending the approval of a contract between Ms. Tubbs and the city. The resolution also appoints Councilor Conger and Councilor Higdon to negotiate the contract with Ms. Tubbs, then to bring that contract back to this council for final action.
Are there any questions or comments? I do have a comment. I've worked with Ms. Tubbs for 5 years now. And while we might not always see eye to eye, she always tells me what the truth is. She never sugarcoats anything, even if I don't like it. And a lot of times I tell her that and I slam a door and I leave. But we always have that ability to go to her and discuss things with her, and she will tell us what is right, what is wrong, and why. She doesn't just say yes or no. She tells us why and she explains it. And I will say it has been a pleasure working with you. The knowledge level that you have just in the engineering side is mind-blowing, which is such an asset to the city with as much growth as we have right now. So, moving on. The form of that motion is to adopt the resolution appointing Tara Tubbs as the city administrator, city clerk, city treasurer, appointing authority pending approval of a contract. I will bring that up for a motion. Do I hear a second?
So moved.
That is a motion made by President Dykes and a second by Councilman Higdon. Ms. Tubbs, may I hear a roll call?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Absolutely yes.
Thank you.
All right, consent agenda. This ranges from minutes to bill listings and PO requisitions. I think everyone has seen that. Do you have any questions or comments on that? The form of the motion is to approve the consent agenda for November 17th, 2025 as printed. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Conger and a second by Pro Tem Washington. City Administrator Tubbs, will you please roll call?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. Public hearings. This is where the fun part begins. We have 6. I would like to remind everyone that during public hearings, please share your thoughts and comments during the time. Keep your time limit to 3 minutes. Do not approach the dais. We have some officers here that will stop you from doing that if you do so. So please remember that. None in engineering, none in legal. 10B1, Mr. Davis.
This will be fairly repetitive. These are 4 separate weed liens, and we have to go through this process in order for us to get our money back from doing what the landowner should be doing. The first one is a resolution fixing the cost of nuisance of weed lien at 908 15th Avenue, and it's ready for a vote once the public hearing is complete.
Did you say weedlings?
Weed lien, weed abatement, weed liens.
Weedling, okay, I was like, I wasn't sure what you were saying.
Yes.
Okay, I will open the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10B1. Is there anyone who would like to speak for or against? Hearing none, I'll close the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10B1. Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution fixing the cost of nuisance weed abatement and authorizing the filing of a lien for property located at 908 15th Avenue, Northport. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilman Higdon and a second by Councilwoman Conger. Ms. Tubbs, please call roll.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. Sorry.
Well, Danny, you gotta speak up. 10B2, Mr. Davis.
Same thing, this property is located at 3080 69th Avenue.
Okay, I will open the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10B2. Is there anyone who would like to speak for or against this item? Hearing none, I'll close the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10B2. Are there any questions or comments from the council? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution fixing the cost of nuisance weed abatement and authorizing the filing of a lien for property located at 3080 69th Avenue, Northport. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilman Higdon and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Ms. Tubbs, call roll.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. We'll get it right one of these days, folks, I promise.
What's the fun in that?
10B3, Mr. Davis.
Same thing, a weed lien, fixing the cost, we abate the lien at 1723 29th Avenue.
I'll open the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10B3. Is there anyone who would like to speak for or against this item? Hearing none, I'll close the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10B3. That is a tongue twister. Are there any questions or comments from the council? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution fixing the cost of the nuisance weed abatement and authorizing the filing of a lien for property located at 1723 29th Avenue, Northport. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Conger and a second by Councilman Higdon. Ms. Tubbs, call roll, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. Got it right that time. 10B4, Mr. Davis.
Get a lot of practice tonight. This is the fourth one and the last one. This is for property on 1801 29th Avenue.
I'll open the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10B4. Is there anyone that would like to speak for or against this agenda item? Hearing none, I'll close the floor for public hearing for agenda item 10B4. Are there any questions or comments from the council? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution fixing the cost of nuisance and weed abatement and authorizing the filing of a lien for property located at 1801 29th Avenue, Northport. Do I hear a motion?
So
So
moved.
moved.
Second.
Y'all are killing me. That is a motion by Councilwoman Conger and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Ms. Tubbs, call roll, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. You're off the hook, Mr. Davis. 10B5, Mrs. King.
Yes, thank you, members of council. This is going to be a little bit longer than what Mr. Davis has been doing. This is a request to revoke the business license for Eastern Massage LLC, as well as revoke the ability in the future to obtain a business license for Eastern Massage LLC and its owners/managers, John Ping Chen and Aihua Liu. The basis of this license was granted in July of this year. At that time, it was granted as a massage parlor. During a lengthy investigation by the West Alabama Human Trafficking Task Force, the owners that I just mentioned, the two owners that are named in this resolution, have now been charged each individually with 4 counts of promoting prostitution in the second degree. Our code under section 66-282 permits this council to revoke the business license and prevent the person from obtaining a business license at a point in the future if any person violates or aids in violating any criminal law of the state of Alabama, as well as if any person makes deceptive or other misleading statements on their business license application regarding the nature of their intended business. That is the basis for the request for the revocation tonight. We have members of the West Alabama Human Trafficking Task Force here tonight. We have Captain Phil Simpson. He is the commander of that unit. And then we have Investigator Jessica Reynolds, who is the Northport police officer assigned to that unit. This is still an ongoing investigation, although there have been charges that have already been made, but it is still an ongoing investigation. So there are some things that are limited that they can answer, but if you have any questions for them related to this, then they are here and available to answer anything that the council has questions about.
Okay, great. I'll open the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10B5. Is there anyone who would like to speak for or against this item? Council, if you have any questions, you may ask them now. I would like to thank you guys for what you do and for your diligence. And Ms. Reynolds, thank you very much for your service from the Northport Police Department. Hearing none, I'll close the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10B5. Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution revoking the business license of Eastern Massage LLC and revoking the privilege to obtain a business license in the future for Eastern Massage LLC and the names that Ms. King referred to when she spoke. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilman Higdon and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Ms. Tubbs, call roll, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. Planning and inspections, we have 10C3, Mrs. Ram.
Yes, ma'am. This is a second reading on an ordinance authorizing the demolition of a structure and vehicles located at 2801 17th Avenue. This has been to the council previously, I think 2 or 3 times. The council has granted extensions in order to let the new property owner do the cleanup work. He does still have a few items that are remaining to clean up the site and then to stabilize the site before our inspections department can release the demo permit. We are recommending to table the item again for 2 weeks, which would be the December 1st council meeting. And the property owner is here if you have any questions for him.
Great. I'll open the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10C1. Is there anyone that would like to speak for or against? I think the property owner is here tonight. Do what? Yeah. Hi, state your name and address, please.
Jason Lightsey, 2711. 16th Avenue,
Okay.
Northport. I just didn't know if you had any questions. I mean, I'm 95% done. I would, to the point I would consider the hazardous part is gone. I didn't know I needed to like things, so I took a couple of weeks to do some other stuff I needed to do, but I can be finished this weekend, with what's left. So.
Okay, Ms. Ram, am I correct if my memory serves me? Mr. Lightsey has made pretty good progress
Yes, he has.
in this incident. This has gone on for a long time, and he came in and
Yes.
has really cleaned it up. So,
Yes.
And does anyone have any questions for Mr. Lightsey?
How many more loads do you have?
I'm going to leave the driveway until I figure out, just so I don't have to put something back. But I've got one more can sitting there, and there really is just concrete that's left, driveway. So I'm gonna get one more load. I've got a few scattered debris, just trash. I'm gonna pick that stuff up and then make one more load, and then decide what I'm gonna do with the rest of it whenever I decide to do something.
So you think you can have it done within the next couple of weeks?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll be done
Okay.
this week by Saturday. I mean, really all I gotta do is load one more dumpster and put out some seed and hay, which is
Okay.
nothing, so.
Anybody else have any questions?
Ms. Ram, is it necessary for him to take the driveway out, or is that a requirement?
No, we have already communicated with him. The driveway that's intact can remain.
Okay.
Anyone else? Okay, thank you, Mr. Lightsey, appreciate it. Hearing none, I'll close the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10C3. I believe we have answered all of the asked and answered the questions. So the form of the motion is to table the ordinance for the demolition of the structure and vehicles located at 2801 17th Avenue to the December 1st agenda. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, that is a motion by Councilwoman Conger and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Ms. Tubbs, call roll, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Next is departmental business, those are hearings. Police Department, we have none. City Administrator's business. City Administrator Tubbs, would you like to say anything?
Yes. Thank you very much for the opportunity and the confidence that you have in me. Thank you for my family, for the support they've given me. My boys and my husband are here. My daughters are not here. They do have little kids, so it's probably best that they're not. But I do want to thank everybody for your support, and I look forward to moving the city forward with y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, City Administrator Tubbs. Mayor and council members' business, I will go ahead and move forward with that. One of the things that we have discussed with this council is how people address the council. And there has been some discussion of signing up, not signing up, signing up, not signing up. So we've come to a kind of a agreement. If you wish to speak to this council about an agenda item, all you have to do is sign up at that table in the back. Now, people on TV cannot see that, but there's a table back there. There will be a sign-up sheet. The caveat is you have to be speaking about an agenda item. You will be asked to write the agenda item name down. That list will be passed to us, and you will be asked to present at the beginning when we ask for people to come to speak. Now, if you have an item that you wish to speak to the council about or have a request, that's not on the agenda, you will still go through the request that's online. And the reason that is, a lot of people will send in a request about a pothole or grass. Well, staff can handle that before it ever gets to council. And always remember, when you address the council, you're addressing the council as a whole, not as a single individual. So when you come, just remember that that is how we're gonna operate. This will be in effect next, December 1st.
Yes, the next council meeting will be able to sign up, and the deadline to address the council without an agenda deadline will be the Thursday before the council meeting at noon.
At noon.
And that'll give us an opportunity to add that to the council agenda that will be published at noon on Friday. We will not do a draft agenda anymore. We will publish at noon on Friday.
Good deal. All right, because if you're signing up to speak, you don't have to know what the agenda item is before Monday or Friday when you see it. You've got all weekend to look at it. Also, if you are in this building, I'm sure you didn't notice all of the red and green and blue. It is that time of year. Holiday Open House will be here before you know it, December 16th. Please bring your family. This started out 5 years ago as Hot Chocolate with Santa. That was actually my idea, and I talked to City Administrator Webb about it. And it has morphed into this magical kingdom that we have here, Winter Wonderland. So please put that on your calendar for December 16th. Also, I would like to wish, is Scott here? Did Scott leave? Murphy?
He's
Right there. Happy birthday, Scott.
Well, thank you.
Just thought I would tell you that. Beginning in January, and council will talk about this at work session, we have always done a business of the month. We will begin that again starting in January. Mayor Herndon is here, and he started that, I don't know how many years ago that you did that, but always. So we are going to continue that tradition of having a business of the month. And I also see Gerald Allen in the audience, and just wanted to give you a shout out. Say hello. Doing okay?
Doing well.
Good seeing you this weekend. Glad you're here.
I've been knowing you for a long time.
Just a couple of you're like telling my secrets there, Gerald. I am not that old. Glad to have you. Mayor Phillips, you are next.
Just a couple of things. I want to commend you, President Dykes, on a very professional and well-run meeting.
Thank you.
Good to have. We're going into Thanksgiving season. I hope everyone remains safe and enjoys the holiday season. Dickens Downtown is coming. She talked about the Christmas open house here. I want to give Dickens a shout. Make sure you get involved in that. And then the last thing, Miss Tubbs, congratulations. Well earned. I look forward to working with you. The city is truly blessed to have you, and I know you're going to do great things. Thank you.
Do I see the Dickens people in the back? Yo, Crystal, Chuck. Want to tell us what the date is for Dickens?
December 2nd.
December 2nd. Tuesday. See, you come to the council meeting on December 1st and then hit Dickens. Then I think the parade is on the 8th. There's just all sorts of fun and exciting things going on. So next is District 1, Councilor Smith.
Thank you, Madam President.
Okay. Ms. Tubbs, do you have my tomatoes?
So I want to say thanks to the staff. I hear that a lot up until now, but I saw firsthand how they help us get into our roles. And so I just wanted to say thanks to the staff for all the time that y'all put into getting us up and running. Congratulations to Ms. Tubbs. We are going to make sure that you earn every penny.
She already knows that,
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Smith.
She knows. Yes, the amount of times I text her in a day, she knows. I also want to say, just mention Tuesday, November 25th. That's next Tuesday.
Tuesday? November 25th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that Tuesday or is that Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Kingdom Kitchen.
Okay.
Kingdom Kitchen is going from 11 to 1 on Eagles Wings Church. That's the one behind 84 Lumber. They are planning to serve over 1,000 meals and need over 125 volunteers. If anyone's interested, you can sign up on their Facebook page. And I think it's one of those things that is especially this time of year, to be able to be a part of that opportunity and serve others. Just highly recommend it. And we won't have another meeting before, so happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And then not long after that, there is a football game, and I just know that we will all be friends afterwards, no matter how it goes down.
You and I will.
Well, there is a little caveat coming before we adjourn, so just put a pin in that one.
Okay.
Will you repeat the website or Facebook page that they need to go to if they want to volunteer?
It's Kingdom Kitchen. I don't know the official.
Okay, what's the church?
Well, it's on Eagles Wings.
Okay,
They're having it there.
Okay.
On Eagles Wings Church.
Do a search and volunteer.
Yeah, if you do Kingdom Kitchen on Facebook, that's where you can sign up.
Okay, good deal. Thank you.
So-
District 2, Pro Tem Washington.
Yes, ma'am. First, I would like to say congratulations, Ms. Tubbs. Y'all well done, well earned, and I know you're gonna be great with it. So, next, I would like if you can add to the agenda the opportunity to talk with friends about giving Shirley Place to the organization.
Okay.
Deeding it to the organization. This is a work session conversation, so it's nothing guaranteed. I just want to talk about it and add it to the agenda.
Our work session will be on that Tuesday, November 25th, so I'll add it to that agenda.
And everybody's welcome to come to the work session. Next, man, please look out for family members, friends, just everybody out in the community, because during the holiday season, it's like the worst time for suicides and, people alone missing their family. So just check on you folks, check on everybody. Next, we have, yearly I do a feeding, and I partner with Miss Tammy Clark, Mama's Pantry food giveaway. But this year we're gonna give away 300 turkeys. It's gonna be this Saturday, November 22nd, at 1100 UCP Parkway, Northport, and that's the old UCP building down there. So if you know anybody who's in need of a turkey for Thanksgiving, collard greens, and sweet potato, we'll be giving out 300 until they're gone from 11 o'clock until so pass the word, and I hope everybody have a good, safe holiday. Thank you.
Okay, moving on to District 3, Counselor Conger.
Congratulations. I feel like I have to. Very happy to have you aboard on this adventure we're all on for the next 4 years. I would like to point out that this Friday and Saturday is Pink Friday for a number of small businesses in Northport. There is a Facebook site you can go to get the list. But there's some names that I know many of us are familiar with. But along those same lines, City Administrator Tubbs and I have been working on a holiday shopping guide for small businesses in Northport to encourage people to shop local, shop Northport. If you have a business you want featured in that, or you know someone whose business needs to be featured in that, it will be an online shopping guide. And you need to email info@northportal.gov
and you need to include in your email what business it is, what category of shop or things you're selling, because it will be something done by category. And I think we're hoping also to have a map.
Yes, we'll post those on our website. We'll have, if you go to our homepage, there is a button that'll take you directly to this. We'll have a map showing you where those businesses are, and also have a PDF file that you can print out. They'll have the list of businesses and the categories. If you want to, any information you want to add about your business, your hours and so forth, and your address would be great.
So we want to encourage everyone to shop local, shop our small businesses. They are the backbone of our community. They are who support your local schools. They are the people behind the scenes. And I know it's really tempting to get on Google, Amazon, and all the things, but support your neighbors and shop local as we get into the Black Friday shopping extravaganza that's coming next week. But all that being said, hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving, and thank you for letting us serve you. It's only been 2 weeks, but it's already been an extreme honor. So thank you.
Thank you. Last but not least, Counselor Higdon, District 5.
Congratulations, Ms. Tubbs. I think you're going to do an outstanding job. Looking forward to working with you. To everyone else, I hope you have a very thankful and blessed Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone stays safe. Thank you.
All right, as we close up, someone just sent me the link to what Counselor Smith was referring to. The Facebook page is Kingdom Kitchen Outreach Center. Kingdom Kitchen Outreach Center, if you would like to volunteer on that. We have a ball game coming up next Saturday, I think. A week from Saturday, that's right, a week from Saturday. I stutter because I was gonna smack talk, but I'm not gonna smack talk after Saturday. However, if you haven't noticed, we have quite a diverse council, but we also have a very diverse fan base. If you happen to bleed orange, raise your hand.
Orange and blue,
I'm sorry, orange and blue. Okay.
not just orange.
If you bleed red, raise your hand. Okay, I have a challenge.
Oh, boy.
So,
Accepted.
so
You have to get the offer first.
I have plenty of Alabama gear. So, the following council meeting, and this includes Chief Burton as well, because he and I have such a love-hate relationship with our football teams. Whoever the loser of that game is, I challenge you to wear the opposing team's jerseys. Yeah, Danny, come on.
Well, just if you believe in your team, you don't have to worry about it.
If voodoo in that stadium.
I'm in.
This is a vote.
I'm in. I'll take it.
I'm taking a
I'll
vote
take
on
it.
this. Who's in?
Voting with Pro Tem
Raise your
Washington.
hand. Okay,
Yes.
Higdon, you're in. It's a vote. It passed. It passed. I will have to say I agree with Danny on the voodoo in that stadium, but then that's neither here nor there. Again, thank you to Ms. Tubbs. Congratulations. Welcome. I don't need to say welcome. Also, thank you all to everyone who has supported us in the since we've been elected. I will say that this council hit the ground running from the day they were elected. Ms. Tubbs and I were able to get meetings scheduled, trainings. Mr. Davis called in some attorneys from Birmingham. I cannot tell you how this council has worked, and you can tell the unity. We don't always agree, and we haven't agreed, but we can come together in the spirit of our city and be unified. Now, that may not be the next Saturday, but we're going to attempt to try to do that. I wish everyone a blessed Thanksgiving, and if anyone would like to adjourn this meeting at 6:19.
Second.
That would be an affirmative by Councilman Higdon and second by Pro Tem Washington. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.